Why do a lot of people lose their funded accounts, even live accounts in June? Have you asked yourself that question? Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and this is your boy Gabriel the Pound Trader. And in this week, this is another fresh episode of taking $10,000 to $100,000 in Pro Farm funding. And in this series, this is the episode 5 of this challenge, and this week happens to be an FOMC week. You know how it goes. The market is going to be full of uncertainties, both the ups and downs and everything that happens in between. And in this episode, I'll be showing you how I traded and how I made 3% on my account. And it has not been easy because I'm using Trade Locker and I cannot trade on my mobile phone. So I have to maneuver my ways, jogging between my job and trading as well. And it's all good. I'll be showing you the step-by-step processes and everything I did this week to make this 3%. And if you are looking for a platform to trade with, you can use CounterCare. This is the one I'm using currently. They have a good trading condition. They have a good platform. You can trade with Trade Locker, you can trade with MT5, and they have 10% order. And this is the only platform that can give you a $10,000 account with less than $50. Yes, you heard me right. You can purchase a $10,000 account with less than $50. You can use my link, my referral link in the description of this video. But if you decided that okay, you don't want to trade with Trade Locker, CounterCare, you can go to Match Trader. There you can see over 40 platforms that are doing well. Pick anyone that suits you and your trading plan and trade with it. Now I'll be taking you to the chart to show you my trade for the week. So guys, do well to subscribe to the channel and click on the notification button so that you'll be receiving this series video. Okay, let's go to the charts. So here are the trade breakdown. Starting this week, I started trading with UJ, Euro JPY, and this is the daily time frame. And what can you see? I plotted my support and my resistance level. Sorry about my chart, how messy it is, but that's how I trade. I make sure I plot everything, and I don't think I'm going to clean them now because these are my levels and this is how I trade. So moving down to the 4-hour time frame, I noticed that price is actually moving to the upside, but before that, price traded lower. Let me show you. If you can see, we have this highest point here, and we have the low here, and we have this lower high. So when I saw this lower high, it produced a higher low. Okay, I now know that okay, price might start moving to the upside. So my bias was bullish. So at this point in time, I waited for price to I waited for price to push down. So this is the trade I took on Monday, this trade here on Monday. So I went to the 1-hour time frame. Okay, what was I looking? Remember, this is a resistance level on the daily time frame. I found that price is actually moving to the upside, but something happened here. When price printed this high and printed this low during Asia section, price came to this psychological level, but if you can check the movement, it started printing higher low, lower highs. You find out that price refused to take out this high here. So when I noticed that price refused to, that's okay, maybe price wanted to go lower to the daily support level here, you get. So I was now targeting this daily support. So I took this trade on the 30 minutes time frame. This is the time frame I normally take my trade. So when price touched this psychological level, went up, came back and touched it, and I said, okay, this is a double bottom at the psychological level, so price is actually going to move down. So price gave me my reversal candlestick pattern. As you can see, I took the trade and boom, price came all the way down. But I hop out of this market here, although price hits my TP here, because I was looking at this supply level, this supply and level, and equally it serves as a support level here on this time frame. You can see this is a support level here. No, this is a resistance level, I mean to say. Yeah, this is happens to be a resistance level, so a price might support it, and I was actually right on that. So price support here and boom, start moving to the upside. So this was the trade I took on Monday. So moving down, let me show. So on Tuesday I took a trade on DBP JPY. So this was what I was looking at. This trade happened on Tuesday. This is a 4-hour time frame, and I was looking to buy the market. Let me move to the 1-hour time frame. Now on the 1-hour time frame, before this trade, you will notice that price is currently moving to the upside. We have a bullish market structure here. We have a bullish market structure. Price is moving to the upside bed on a slow movement. This is when the breakouts happen. Okay, price move up. Okay, price is currently bullish on this time frame. Okay, and I wanted to buy because the movement is bullish, and I noticed that there is this this was the last demand zone that took out the structure and took out these highs here. Okay, took out these highs here. So I plotted my trade, my trap here, to wait for price to tap me in and move to the upside. And before that, you can see price was moving lower, creating liquidity to the upside. This was what gave me the confidence that price is going to move to the upside. Let's move to the 4-hour. Now on the 4-hour time frame, you can see that, look at this highest price I've gone to, and you can see this is the demand candlestick that took out all of this liquidity and broke this structure to the upside. So I was waiting for price to come to this zone to enable me to buy into the market. This happened on Tuesday. Let's go back to the 1-hour time frame. So on the 1-hour time frame, when price was creating this liquidity, okay, I said this is an A setup for me. This is an A setup. I just plot it. I place my order here. Price tapped me in. I started moving to my direction. Now to the 30 minutes time frame, price tapped me in nicely here on this candlestick, but my risk was, I think, below this order. Yes, my risk was not up to this psychological level, but a little bit below here. Okay, so price tapped me in and was moving to my direction. I left the trade and I was risking. This was the first time risking 1% on a challenge account, because everything was lining up perfectly for me. That is to tell you that, see, in trading you can only hope for the best and prepare for the worst. What's played out yesterday might not play out today. So the only thing I can manage is my risks, and before now I've made over 1.5% of my account, so I was risking 1% on this particular trade. So price tapped me in during London section, no, during New York section, I mean to say, price tapped me in during New York section and started moving to my direction, and all of a sudden, boom, I lost 1% on this account. Price, assuming this trade played out nicely. This one trade would have passed my challenge. I could have passed it, but it is what it is. So this was what happened on Tuesday. I didn't see any trade. There was no opportunity to buy. There was no opportunity for me on this trade. So on Wednesday was FOMC news. During the I was sitting down, I was practically observing the news on Wednesday. So I didn't trade. I just plot out, okay, what will possibly happen on Thursday and likewise on Friday. So during the news Wednesday, let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Now on the 4-hour time frame of GBP USD, on this week I only mapped out only 3 currency pairs to trade this week. So I found out that okay, price was previously moving bullish. Okay, price was expecting this trend line bullish. You can see trading higher, lower, higher, low, low, higher, low. So price broke this structure, broke it and closed below this trend line. Okay, I say that probably the sellers have come into the market and I'll be expecting price to come to this level for me to start selling, but this is just what I was anticipating. So on Thursday, on Wednesday was FOMC. I didn't trade on Wednesday. So on Thursday, price was actually moving. On Thursday, I saw that price have swept this Asian low here on the 1-hour time frame. On the 1-hour time frame, price have swept this Asian low and moved up, okay, and closed above this psychological level, but I was not yet convinced. So I went to the 30 minutes time frame. I now saw that price have taken out a structure here with a look at this bullish engulfing candlestick that engulfed two 30 minutes time 30 minutes candle, one engulfing candle and one bullish candle engulfed these two candles. So this was what gave me confidence. Okay, I said, okay, if price have taken out this high, I'll wait for a pullback. So price pulled back to this psychological level. So I entered the trade and I posted this trade in my Telegram channel on the 20th, no, on the 19th. Look at the trade here. This is the trade. When price tapped in here, I told them I'm in this trade, guys. So they capitalized on this trade. So this trade, I entered this trade at this level and I was targeting this zone. And at the end of the day, this happened on Thursday. Price hits my TP on this, so I was expecting a pullback at this level to give us a more push to the upside. I now move back to the 4-hour time frame and notice that on the 4-hour time frame we have this bullish engulfing pattern candlestick. These three movement type of candle. These three movement type of candle. If you know what this candle is called, can you tell us on the comment section? I want to know if you really know your candlestick patterns. So when I saw this candlestick pattern, I now have the confidence to buy more into the market. So immediately price came into my level. Immediately price came into my level. I went to the lower time frame, to the 30 minutes time frame. I found out that the momentum, the seller's momentum is dying gradually here. You can see it's dying gradually. I now start seeing some reversal candlestick, and on Thursday happens to be holiday. I think bank holiday was on Thursday. Yes, I entered this trade here and equally posted it on the Telegram group. If you have not joined that Telegram group, do well to join. You can see I posted it on the Telegram. I say TP hit. I re-entered again and let's go. Look at it. I re-entered. This is when I re-entered. I posted it and price started moving to my intended direction. I was targeting these highs. Okay, I was targeting this high and it did not hit on Thursday. I was still holding. So guys, that's one thing. You need to understand your system and know when to hold and know, and also when not to hold. So I was holding price, and during Asian section price hit my TP on this one, and on Friday I was very busy that I did not place my order. I didn't put any pending order at this zone I mapped out on the 4-hour time frame, so I did not put any pending order. So guys, I spotted this trade on Friday too, before New York section. This is USD JPY. Price is actually moving to the upside. Current market movement, as you can see, is up. Price is breaking structure to the upside, and you can see the lower high. You can see the movement moving nicely. This was a corrupt, this is just a sweep of liquidity, change nothing. This is higher low, okay, this is higher low, then boom to the upside. Before this trade, I was expecting this low to tap in here before printing this high, but that was not the case. Let me show you how this trade went for me. So on Friday, after immediately doing London open, I spotted this liquidity. Here like this. I spotted this liquidity like so in on the 1 hour time frame. So I went on the 30 minutes time frame to see, okay, what is going on here. Okay, I found out, okay, this is a bullish engulfing candle, and it has been swept. So I now place my trade. Okay, if I just wanted price to come back to this level and put to the downside, targeting this Asian low and overall point to tap into this psychological level or this demand zone on the 30 minutes to buy up to this market, and I was risking 0.5% of my account. So price did not do exactly as I planned. I placed this trade on the 15 minutes time frame. Everything was lining up. Look at the break, the pullback. The price just went to my direction for some few minutes, and before I knew what happened, price have already hit my SL. This was a very big and painful mistake. Even when I knew that this is a trend, this trend line liquidity is going to be taken out, I was just messing around on this trade. Like, man, this trade pissed me off. Normally I could have waited for price to come to my area of interest or area of value for me to buy up, but I wanted to sell into the area of interest, and the market burned me. I lost 0.5%. So when I lost on this trade, I did not when I lost on this trade, I did not care to go into another trade I've analyzed, and I was very busy that Friday. I just closed my chart on this one. So this was what happened on Friday. So this, and price reacted nicely. Okay, this is how my trade went during the week. So do well and subscribe to this channel, like and this video, share it if you like content. Like, if you have any question, please drop them in the comment section. And cheers, see you on the next one.